Hi. So, I was coming up here to check to see how the cat cafe was doing and how all of our cat customers are, and everything looks to be good. But look what I discovered on the way up here. Someone made paths. They made paths that connect down to here, like little rock features and stuff, and it comes down over here. And I guess there's going to be future paths here, which is really cool. And it looks like there's going to be a glass shop right here, which is nice. We got some azalea trees, and we got a path that comes up this way. Little dirt wall that probably needs a little terraforming. And comes up this way, and there's a little comes up here, and then comes up to the front door here of the bookshop. And I need to come up here and extend this a little bit so it connects a little better. But how cool is that? I just come on one day and there's like paths connecting to the bookshop. That's really cool. Now let's go inside and see if anyone used the paths to come buy things at the bookshop. We do have 2 new people on the server, so I imagine we do have diamonds because they probably needed books to gear up and stuff, which is typical. And oh yeah, 48 diamonds. Oh, that's very nice. Very nice. Do I have a crafting table here anywhere? I don't think I do. How do I not have a crafting table in my own store? Either way, that's cool. We are a little bit richer. What a great start to the day. And I'm excited. I've got something really cool to show you. And we have something really cool to build today. At the end of last episode, I told you I had a big project that I needed to start grinding out for you. And mining out a mountain was one of the things I said I was going to do in between episodes. And guess what? I digged the hole. But this is a special hole because it's sideways. I dug a sideways hole. How odd is that? I've dug plenty of holes in Minecraft, and I don't know if I've ever dug a sideways hole quite this size. But yeah, this is pretty massive. I got really lucky though that it came into this giant cave here. So I would have had to dig several more layers down in this area here. And it's just dug for me. So that probably saved me a few hours, which is nice. It took me a couple of days to dig this whole thing out. It was a grind. It was so a grind. But it was good. I just caught up on Agatha all along, and the Penguin, and the franchise, and I binged the whole new season of The Diplomat, and just broke rocks. And it was super worth it because what we're going to put in this sideways hole is going to be really cool. It's super top secret, so don't tell anyone. And yeah, I don't know really what I can say of it and show it because it is super top secret. But look at this. As I was digging it out, I found this skelly spawner, like, right in the middle of the build. There we go, I landed on it. And this is pretty cool. I actually need some skeletons for this build, so I gotta figure out how to work around this and extract some skeletons from it. But also, I'm thinking of just leaving it here. Having it be in the build. I think that'll be pretty cool. And it'll make whatever's in this build a little bit more dangerous. Which is fine by me, because this build isn't actually for me. And if it's dangerous to them, so be it. That was a little embarrassing. Anyways, I've rambled enough. Let's go ahead and jump into a time lapse. Start building, and then we'll go over everything on the inside of it. If you are Indie Alien Jones, stop watching this video right now. You are forbidden to watch any of this video. So stop it. But first like and subscribe and go join my Discord. Alright, now that he's gone, enjoy this time lapse. How cool is this build? Like, oh my god. I'm so happy with it. It's so good. I love it. If you don't know, this is the temple, one of the temples in the ruins in the archaeological site at Petra in Jordan. It was also the temple that was like the outside of the temple for Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That's probably where it's most famous for if you're not a history buff. So let's take a closer look at it. It's basically just a structure that is carved out of red sandstone in the side of the mountain. And in Minecraft, I think I replicated it as best as I could. It's monochrome, so it's kind of difficult, but I think we got a lot of the details in here, the statues, and there's a lot of depth and stuff within it all, and I think it, I'm so happy for this. I'm so excited. So basically what's going to happen is that there is another temple that Neat Freeze has made, and on his birthday, Indiana Jones is going to get enticed to visit that temple and have to go through some obstacles to receive a prize at the end. But once they get to the end of that temple and they think it's over, they are actually going to receive a compass that's going to lead them to this temple. That's this compass right here. And once he gets here, look how cool it looks at night too. Oh, that's so cool. And once Indiana Jones gets here, he's going to follow the compass, and the compass is going to point him to this lodestone right here. And hopefully he will read this sign that says, "You will unalive," with an arrow pointing that way. He'll see this door here and go through it. And then hopefully he reads the sign that says, "Remove all your stuff." And he will put all of his stuff in here because he will unalive and I don't want him to lose it. And this is where he can pick up the compass once he's done. So once he puts all of his stuff in there, hopefully he has the compass, and he'll come here and he'll throw the compass onto the lodestone, which will open the temple door. It takes a minute because hopper speed. But there we are. And then he will come in here. And hopefully this is intuitive enough that if you see a bed, set your spawn, especially if you're standing in front of lava. So let's go ahead and check this out. I'm not going to run through it because it is super hard and I'm not good at parkour. But it's basically a series of challenges, parkour challenges that he will have to get through. And, the jumps are simple enough, but there are some little tricks. Like if he lands there, it'll shoot out some arrows. If he lands here, the wall will come out and push it. And it is hard, but it's possible. You basically have to learn the jumps and die a few times, and then do it all in one quick, swift, motion. Or, go through it really quick. And it's possible. But once he's past that, he will come to this bed and hopefully set his spawn. And then we have this chamber here, which is simple enough. You just gotta go across the rail maze. But we have all of these villains and characters from Indiana Jones, which will be shooting at him in their short round and Panama hat and Henry Jones Sr. So it is actually really difficult. You basically got to be quick. If you're good enough at parkour, you just kind of run and you can cut the corners, and you just got to be super quick with it. If you're really good, you can just go straight up the middle and hit these jumps, and you can do it. So I think it actually gets easier as it goes, but we will see. If you fall off, of course, you will get impaled by the spikes down at the bottom. But if you make it through this one, you'll come to another checkpoint where you can set your spawn. And then it's time to swing on some vines. That spawner that I showed earlier came in really handy to get the skeletons in the spots there. But I decided to keep it in, and I made it, like I took glowberries out of here so it was dark enough for some of them to spawn. So as he comes through here, it will be triggered and he won't know it. And he'll be sitting here setting his spawn, and then there'll be skeletons down there. And he'll have to swing on these vines, and skeletons will be shooting them. So I haven't actually tried this with skeletons down there, but I imagine that's going to be pretty hard. And originally, I was going to have a bunch of blowfish down here, but the skeletons ended up killing the blowfish, so I decided that just skeletons will be good enough. If he does fall down in here, he will be able to unalive by the skeletons and get back to the checkpoint. So another thing is that the longer you're here, the more skeletons are going to spawn. So you want to try to get through this quick. And, you know, there is a kind of a trick to this, if you know, like, vine parkour. And it's kind of difficult once you get over to here and to get into here. But once he gets over here, he will get his prize. And then he just jumps in the minecart, press the button, and then the minecart takes you all the way back to this room where the minecart will be broken and put back in the spot that's over there, and then you can exit the door and you're outside of the temple on the other side. Yep, and then once you're out here, you can go ahead and come back in here, receive all of your stuff, pick up the compass, and the door will close. And now the game is completely reset for other people to play. And hopefully they do. I hope everyone comes. My plan is that after Indiana Jones plays it, I'm going to go ahead and leave a compass at everyone's base with next to no explanation. And hopefully people follow the compass and end up coming here and defeating the temple. So the last thing I got to do is I got to get this, break that, and grab these taco wings and put them into the temple. Shoot, I don't have a way into the temple. I think I can break in over here, maybe? It's safe to break in? Kind of. Yeah. Okay. So this is the back of it. You probably saw some of it while we were building. This is the big hole I dug out. And here are all the things. That's the lava room, and that's the redstone with it. It's not much. It's just pressure plates that push down pistons with redstone blocks that just trigger the redstone line and push out the wall when you're standing there. And then this triggers the arrows. So just a torch line going up to the dispenser up there. And it's timed. I have a delay on it. So that when you're jumping, like, it's pretty easy to go from this one to this one. But there's enough delay. If you pause on the second jump, the second arrow will hit you. So you gotta be really quick. But yeah, this is the railway back. I have to get over to the end. I guess my best bet is swimming this way. Those are the little pods with the skeletons. And that is a mine shaft. And this is the end room. So I need to get in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place the prize here. And that's probably facing the wrong way. Yeah, actually, no, that's perfect. So you can see the wings. But these are taco wings that were made by Neat Freeze especially for Indiana Jones in his birthday. Look, you can see skeletons spawn down there. So those guys will shoot you. There is a blowfish still in there. That's cool. But the blowfish can't like survive against the skeletons. If they poison them, the skeletons one-shot them with a bow, and then they both die. But that's cool that there's a couple still in there. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this block back, and not that block. Give me that back. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and ride the minecart back. You can kind of see how it works. And then it just goes into the honey blocks in the fire, and then the hopper picks it up and then sends it all the way back over here, and will automatically pop up there for the next person. Just like that. Very cool. And then you just go out the door. Couple other little features that don't really matter. If I throw in the wrong item here, it will pick it up. But just so people don't lose their stuff, it ends up in a barrel over here and can retrieve it if they lose stuff. And then this hole is just for light. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and let me know what you think of this build. I am very happy with it. I love like weird build exercises in Minecraft, like building with one color block and stuff like that. Before I did a dirt build for someone on Vapor Season 1, and that was really fun. So maybe in the future I'll do some more like unique challenges like this, because creativity is fun. But go ahead and like, subscribe, go join my Discord, come hang out, and all of that good stuff. And in between episodes, I'm going to clean up all of this chest and everything, put all the blocks away, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, bye!